You know, we have all this work to do around our country, but we sure do have a lot of challenges around the world. You know, I have said for several years now that we need to begin redeploying our troops out of Iraq. And we are trying to bring pressure on the president. You saw where the House passed a provision to start bringing our troops home. We have a much tougher challenge in the Senate, but we are trying very hard to get Republicans to come and join with us. And I have a simple three-point plan. Number one, start bringing our troops home as soon as we can. And if the president does not begin to bring American troops home before he leaves office, as soon as I'm president, I will start to do that. And it will be my highest priority. I will call my Secretary of Defense and my Joint Chiefs together, and I will ask them how they can immediately begin to plan for an orderly, safe withdrawal. Because those of you who have served, and I see a few caps which suggest that there are veterans in the crowd, and I thank you for your service to our country. You know very well that it is dangerous to withdraw if it is not planned and not executed with great care. And I've been pushing the Defense Department to begin that planning, but you know, I'm pushing one way and Vice President Cheney, I think, is pushing the other way. So we don't know how much planning has really gone on. And I don't know what I will inherit when I get to the Oval Office, but I will immediately start that process. I will also, by the way, call in the Department of Defense and the Veterans Administration and tell them I want a plan on my desk to end the backlogs, to begin getting every veteran in for the health care that those young men and women deserve to have, making sure we have the resources and don't have to fight for it every single year. And number two, I will tell the Iraqi government, whichever government is there at the time, that we have given them their opportunity. The American military, our brave young men and women, have given them the chance for a better future, gave them free and fair elections, gave the government the space and time to do what it needed to do to make the tough political decisions which thus far they have refused to make. They cannot expect to have any more of our aid unless they begin to do what they must do to take care of themselves, their own country. The American people and military cannot want freedom and stability for the Iraqis more than the Iraqis want it for themselves. And thirdly, I believe in diplomacy. You know, that's become kind of a dirty word in the Bush White House. I think that's been a very short-sighted view. I think we should have intense regional and international diplomacy about Iraq's security and stability right now. Yes, that does mean including Iran and Syria, two very dangerous and difficult countries to deal with. I have no illusions about that. But I think it is imperative that as president, I send a message to the rest of the world, literally on the day I'm elected, that we are going to start looking for ways to have partnerships and alliances, that we want to find common ground wherever we can. Yes, we will stand our ground when our interests are at stake, but there is so much work to be done, from global terrorism to global warming to HIV/AIDS to bird flu. We can't do that alone. We've got to work with other countries and other people and use the non-governmental organizations and the faith groups and the volunteer groups to begin to come together on behalf of a future for the world.